Part C, plan a chromatography experiment to investigate the colours in an ink. It's worth 6 marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I've got to plan an investigation, the first thing I might do is just draw, so I'm clear what it is I'm trying to get to. So if I think back to the chromatography experiment here, which you'll have done in school, you start off with a beaker with some water in it. In fact, with some water in it, there we go, it's some water or some solvent. You then hang some chromatography paper in it. And you're going to have to somehow keep that chromatography paper from falling in. So in school you may well have used a splint with a paper clip over it. You drew a line across here in pencil above the water, and then you put a dot of the ink. And what happened was the solvent travelled up there and you ended up with various dots appearing on your chromatography paper. So that's helped me remember what it is we've got to do. So now I'm going to describe how I did it. So I'm going to, what am I going to do first? I'm going to draw on the chromatography paper. So, and I'm going to start each sentence with an action verb. So draw a pencil line across some chromatography paper, put a dot of the ink sample on pencil line. Okay, so that's the first thing. So I've got my pencil line, draw on my dot of chromatography paper. What am I going to do then? I'm then going to hang paper into beaker, using a splint and paperclip to stop it falling in. Okay, so I'm going to hang paper clip on there to stop it falling in. What am I going to do then? Then I'm going to pour water carefully into beaker until it touches bottom of paper. Okay, I need to make sure that it doesn't, so make sure it is below pencil line. Okay, so I've got to make sure it's below the pencil line, and I've gone over here, over that bullet a little bit. That's fine. I'm just going to get rid of that bullet there. What am I going to do then? Well, then I'm going to wait and allow water to rise up the paper. Okay, so as it does that, as water rises, it will carry ink up with it. If it does not, I'm going to say here, if it does not, then replace for another solvent. So sometimes you might get an ink that's not water soluble. Okay, that wouldn't work. So as the water rises, it will carry the ink up with it. If it does not, then replace with another solvent. So I'm assuming here that the water is water soluble. Then what I'm going to do at the end is when it dries, or when ink stops, when ink stops moving, take paper out, and dry. So compare positions of ink spots. Okay, so compare positions of ink spots, perhaps with known colours. So that's pretty straightforward 6 marks. What's really helped there is the fact that I drew that picture to begin with. Okay, once I've drawn the picture, I'm then thinking, right, I've got to describe how I'm going to make this. And I'm trying at each point up until here, to start off with some sort of action verb, something I've got to do. Okay, hope that helps.